Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I thought that I would try some drugstore makeup that's new to me, and I feel like it came out in the past 6 months or so. I've been really bad at keeping up with new launches at the drugstore since I'm nannying 2 children. We have a foster child in our home. I have my 3 children. So it's just been a little busy. So I'm sorry that I haven't been getting like new makeup content out like this for you guys, but today we're gonna play with some new drugstore makeup. So we have an eyeliner product from Maybelline, a brow product from Physicians Formula, some highlight from Catrice, some lip product from Essence, and a mascara from LAGIRL. So if you guys are curious to see what they are and what I think, then just keep watching. I feel like we should start with the lip plumper product from Essence. This is the What the Fake Plumping Lip Filler with Hyaluronic Acid. Now I know recently I tried the Jane Iredale Hyaluronic Gloss, which I really liked, but it wasn't super glossy. It was more like balmy. I've tried the Grande Cosmetics Plumping Gloss. I love that one. I think that's really good. I've previously tried the Buxom glosses back here, the ones with like the gold lid. Those are nice, but they don't really provide much plumping in my opinion. So when I saw this at Ulta and it said new and plumping, I really had to try it, and I think this was like $3. It says plumping lip filler with hyaluronic acid for an instant plumping effect and hydrated, visibly fuller lips. High shine finish and a super smooth lip surface infused with vitamin E with a cooling and tingling effect. Now, I like things that have like cinnamon or mint that tingle, but I cannot do pepper or spice. I have an allergy to red peppers, green peppers, those types of peppers. I can't handle them. So I always smell them first to see what I think. This one definitely has a peppermint smell, so I think we'll be okay. And it looks like it does have like a pearly finish, a doe foot wand, so let's give it a try. This one has a similar consistency to the Jane Iredale one. It isn't super glossy. I mean, it looks glossy, but it doesn't feel super like glossy and gooey. Okay, so initial reaction, I can smell and inhale the peppermint, which I don't mind. I'm starting to get a little bit of that minty tingle right now, and I like the color. It's like an almost milky white, but not white. So it'll like lighten your lips ever so slightly, but I like that because sometimes my lips can be a little too nudie pink and I just want them toned down a bit. I like this so far, so we'll see what it does during the video. Why don't we finish up the face? Next we have these two. These are the Luminice palettes. They may have been part of their holiday collection, I'm not sure. So it's highlight and bronze glow palettes, and they have like a black and gold marble palette, and then they have a gray and rose gold palette. Okay, number 10, Rose Vibes Only. Looks like this inside. It looks like we get like a peachy golden, a more beige shade, and a peachy gold. Can you guys see those? Really pretty. Those are definitely shades that would be like up my alley. The tingle is definitely ramping up here. I think it's definitely stronger than the Grande Cosmetics one. We'll see. All right, this one is number 20, Feel Gold. And these actually, these might be lighter than the other two in the other palette, but this one is definitely a like bronzy shimmer shade. So we will swatch all of them for you before we decide what to put on the face. I already have a little bit of the Kiko Milano blush on my face, which does have a little bit of sheen to it. So if you see any like pinky glow, that's this. Okay, so this is Rose Vibes Only. I definitely think that these two will be too dark for me, more of like blush toppers, but here is the first one. That's beautiful. Ooh, that would definitely be a blush for me. And then the Feel Gold one. This first one's more of like a finishing powder than a like glow powder. Interesting. Wonder if that's their intention. This one looks more of like an hourglassy type powder. Ooh, that's really nice. Wow. Okay, so I would wear the first one as a highlight from the first palette and this first one from the second palette as a finishing powder. That's beautiful. It's so soft. Wow. Okay, so I like the first shades in both palettes. I think I'm gonna try both of them, and then perhaps I will try the blushy one as a blush topper, even though I already have like a lot of glow and like color on the cheeks. I have nowhere to be today. We got our first snowflakes of the season, so I'm home for the night. All right, so I am going to go into 20 Feel Gold, this shade down here, which I think is gonna be a beautiful like finishing powder. I'm wishing I hadn't put the Hourglass powder on already, because I feel like this would be beautiful. It's gonna be hard to see on top of that, but I get the feeling that this is gonna be more of like a finishing powder than a highlight. And I'm blocking you with this, aren't I? Okay, so I definitely think that I like that as a finishing powder. Gives me like just a nice healthy glow without being too much. Now, let's move on to number 10 and we'll grab the lightest shade for highlight. I'm just gonna use my Pro Highlight brush from Sephora. I don't think I like that. It's like depositing little bits. Like it's not smooth. It looks like it's depositing little chunks, but let me try it on this side and see if maybe that was a fluke. I just don't think I like it. Like it's making me look more snake scaly. Maybe I just need a little hydration. Let's try that. All right, that's what was needed. A little bit of hydration on this side. And a little on this side. With that, I get like a nice smooth color, but dry, I get more of like a, I want to say like dry skin effect, like where you've got like little patches of dry skin, little patches of smooth. Just doesn't like glide on easily. I don't know. I mean, I really like the finishing powder from this one, so I will definitely be reaching for that in the future. Update on the lips. The tingling sensation has kind of, I would say it's peaked and it's not going to get any more intense, and it's definitely bearable. If you don't like the slightly prickly feeling on your lips that plumpers give you, you won't enjoy this. Do I think it plumped the lips though? I mean, I think it did. My lip line up here seems to be a bit more pronounced than it was before, and I have large lower lips, so I'm not really worried about those, but I feel like the top lip has plumped a bit more than it does even with the Grande Cosmetics one. So Grande Cosmetics is probably like 20 something for their gloss, $3 for this one. Tough choice. All right, moving on. What do we have next? We did highlight, we did lips. Let's do some brows. We have this Physicians Formula Transfer Resistant Slim Brow Pencil, and this one is in medium brown. It says Strengthening Blend. It's part of their eye booster line, so it's supposed to like strengthen your lashes, help your eyes stay healthier. And it has a 1.5 millimeter tip and spoolie. I'm not sure if you guys can see that, but that is the shade right there. So we will give it a try. I usually go for taupe, but that's fine. Sometimes having darker brows is nice. Ooh, the tingle just intensified a bit more. There was a round two. Whew. Oh, okay. It's verging on slightly painful, like slightly burning feeling. We're gonna ride through it. We'll see. I feel like this filled in very well for being a brow pencil. It almost looks like I still have like hair-like strokes, which is pretty impressive. I don't often get that with a brow pencil. It looks very soft and natural. And I feel like it matches my hair color almost perfectly. That's impressive. I've tried the like micro brow products before, and I've never had this much success with them before. Perhaps it's because I'm used to using the NYX brow pen, so I'm used to drawing on strokes. Before I would just kind of fill in the brows. So perhaps I've developed some skills since last using a micro tip pencil. Maybe that's the difference. Maybe not. Maybe this is just a better product. All right, very natural, very easy. I like that. I like this so far. I am surprised by this little brow product at how much I really like that. So next we have some eyeliner from Maybelline. These are the Hyper Easy eyeliners. They're no slip pencils, easy lines, smooth glide, skip resistant. And I have black, deep brown, and medium brown. And today I went with more of like a warm tone. So I think I'm going to go with the medium brown today. I mean, they should all work the same way, right? I usually prefer like a chunky eyeliner pencil that I can smudge out, or a liquid or felt tipped eyeliner that I could just draw on. I generally don't go for these skinny tip ones. We shall see. And I like the kind of like, what is this, octagon, pentagon shape. That's different. Reminds me of like the Fenty line. It's also grippy here. It's got like lines, so it's kind of ergonomic. I do like that. I like the attention to detail they put into this. Here is medium brown, which is actually quite deep. All right, so I'm going to try to line my tight line on the top, and we'll see, because it seems like a pretty stiff pencil, so I'm not sure I'll have any success with that, but you never know. Okay, that was actually very easy, so let's try the lower waterline. Nope, not doing anything for the lower waterline. All right, let's just try the top lash line here. All right, this is too stiff of a pencil for me. I feel like I have to hold my eyelid and draw it on, like it's not gliding across. It worked for the tight line because it's a bit slick, but for the eyelid, I'm having trouble getting the color to transfer to my skin. Yeah, I'm not gonna be messing with this. If I need two hands to like tug and draw, I'm not gonna use it. So I'd say for the tight line, it's great, but for the actual lid, not for me. So perhaps good for the tight line, but not so great for the lid or the waterline. So moving on to our last product, which is a mascara. I've heard LAGIRL make some really good mascaras, but I don't recall trying any that I loved. But this picture, you guys see it? It looks super, super impressive. So if my lashes look like this when I'm done, I'll be buying like 5 of these tomorrow. This is the Extreme Length and Dramatic Lift Lash and Go Mascara. Eye-opening brush lifts lashes. It says buildable, smudge-proof, sky-high lift and length. I wonder where they got that terminology. Maybelline. Water and flake resistant. Apply 1 to 2 coats as desired. Begin from the base of the lashes and sweep up. I think mascaras are probably one of my favorite things to try. Pretty packaging. It's like black to pink metallic ombre. Let's zoom in and try this. Okay, it's just a pretty basic wand. Just kind of like a oval with maybe a slight spiral to it, ever so slight. Okay, 1 coat is fine. Definitely an intense black. I don't know if I would stop at 2 though. That's not quite enough for me. Okay, 3 is looking good, but I do feel like this is the kind that several lashes are going to clump together to make it look like you have thicker lashes, but it's not separating so much. All right, I think that's probably as good as it's going to get for the top lash. And yes, I know I pressed a little too hard and touched my lash to my lid. I will fix that later. Let's try the lower lashes. All right, this is a wet formula. I am getting the product under my eye, so just be aware of that. And once the lashes have kind of dried, they're not really pulling apart on the top. Like I'm trying to separate some of these and they're not separating. I think I would need my like clean spoolie to really separate some of these here. There we go. But mascara alone is not going to give you what I have now because I just used a clean spoolie. Lower lashes are okay, kind of like, I don't know, just okay. So let me finish the other eye and I'll let you know my thoughts. Okay guys, this is the finished lash look. Well, I do think it looks very nice. It does get like sticky after like the third coat, and I like to be able to brush through my lashes, really separate and coat them all. So it looks nice, but I did have to clean up a lot on the skin under my lashes and on my eyelid. It's kind of like a wet formula, and my lashes were starting to stick together. You can kind of see they're still sticking together here and here. Even on this side, you can kind of see this whole clump right here is sticking together. So it isn't like a separating mascara, it's a volumizing, it's like a thickening mascara. It says length and dramatic lift. Did it give me a length? I suppose so. Dramatic lift, they do look curled. So it wasn't advertised as a separating and volumizing mascara, which is what I usually look for. I feel like this in conjunction with one of my volumizing mascaras might be a great combination. So I'm not giving up on this one just yet. Okay, so let's do the rundown real quick. I just told you that I'm not giving up on this mascara. I'm going to continue to try it with some other mascaras and see what works. The Hyper Easy liners from Maybelline, they were a little too hard for me. Like they didn't glide on easily as it says. It says smooth glide. For me, I didn't find that to be the case. I found them to be a little bit hard and difficult to glide onto the skin. So I'd say probably a pass other than using for the tight line on the upper lashes. The Physicians Formula brow product I really like. This is the Eye Booster Slim Brow Pencil. Big fan of this one. Surprised by that. The Catrice highlight palettes. Like I said, I love the finishing powder in this black one. And I'm on the fence about the highlight on this one because it did go on a little bit chunky, but then once I sprayed some setting spray, it did help things. But I'm just not sure if it's a formula I'm going to love. So I'm going to continue to play with these. I really like the first color in this dark palette, so I'll definitely use that as my finishing powder quite often. Not sure about the highlight just yet or the blush topper, but I will continue to play with these and I'll keep you posted. And then the lips. The Essence What the Fake Plumping Lip Filler. Lip filler. This is not a lip filler. It's a gloss. Did it plump my lips? I do think it did. Like my top lip line looks a bit more pronounced. So was the tingly, almost burning sensation worth it? Yes, because as of right now, I'm feeling no tingling, nothing, and that was in the course of what, 25 minutes? So it goes from like nothing to a minty tingle to nothing to like a more minty, almost burn tingle back to nothing. So perhaps this is a product that like cycles to keep your lips plumping throughout the day. But as of right now, I do like it. I will continue to use it. So all in all, I think we found some new products that we really like from the drugstore. Let me know if you've tried any of these and what your thoughts are down below. I love hearing what you guys think of the products that I'm trying and featuring on my channel. So if you guys did enjoy this video, remember to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and as always, I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.